Hey folks, good morning. It's a beautiful day today. A little cool. Could be worse, could be better. So, I want to say something that's really quick. It's something very personal and it shows how much, or let's just say it, how how people lack decorum. I listen to I listen to a lot of news. I listen to a lot of people in podcasts. And what really is really amazing is how stupidity has become a fan base for a lot of individuals. When platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, every social media platform, when you have people who have the power to use any platform to better themselves and empower everyone to be better, there's still individuals out there who use their platform to create intolerance, to create bullying tactics about people's looks and things like that. And I was looking at an article, an old article, but a few years old, about how people are now willing to use their platforms to create s- true disharmony in society by telling what people think they should look like, or when they post a picture about somebody that they look like this or like that. And what really is sad is these platforms don't give a dang care about who you are. They care about how much they can galvanize individuals to that platform. And these social media darlings, men and women, they they push the envelope. And when they get caught, or when they get to a point that they're losing the their power, they try to apologize. Here's what my grandmother said, and something I want to pass on to you guys. If you're going to do something or say something that you would never do or say in front of your grandparents, to your parents, or to even your children, if you would never do or say anything to your own child and your grandparents and your parents, then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What you're trying to do, induce, is fear, hate, intolerance. And if you're just trying to push the limit because you want to get a lot of clicks, a lot of likes, then you're nothing but part of the problem. Why am I posting this? Because I'm tired of seeing individuals think they're so magnificent because they're in this platform, especially when I hear people, oh, I'm making millions and millions of dollars. It doesn't matter much money you make. When you start creating fear, antagonistic, verbal, physical statements about people, and you try to taunt your whatever you make because you think you're better than anybody, you take away every feather in a bird. There's a good chance that bird is going to be unable to fly if he's a flying bird. There's other birds who don't fly. But the point is, a lot of people are using their platform when they get to a certain level of power. They forget about humanity. They forget how to be them. Unless that kind of personality you are, negative, have always been like that, then you're going to be like that in social media. I have seen so many people who have hurt themselves. I've seen so many people tell kids in social media and in real life that they're this or that. The recent trend is telling kids that you're this and that, and you don't deserve to be alive, or you don't deserve to be here in the United States, and so on and so on. What really is fundamental is that these kind of people are straight up bullies. I don't care what any firm terminology you want to use, they're straight bullies. And you need to call these bullies out, and you need to reaffirm people who's been bullied the truth of who they are. Let them be proud of who they are. No matter what they look like, what they act, we are still God's children. And I want to show to you guys that it's really impossible to deflect every fearful and hateful tone out there. What you can do, honestly, is you can only try. I'm not going to create negativity where there's no negativity. I'm not going to create hate when there's no real hate. People create hate, negativity, everything that's downgrading statements because you know what? Because it's easier to hate and be negative to people because people know that it takes hard work, hard determination to offer compassion, to offer respect, to offer love. Positivity takes real work. And one of my um, thought about this years ago. If you're easily eager to create negativity, hate, fear, prejudice, and intolerance, that means you're lazy. You're straight out lazy because you already know to be positive, to be upbeat, to be focused, to be part of humanity, to help others means you got to work hard. I believe working hard to better yourself and to better others means you're a better person than others out there who's trying to create hate, fear, intolerance, and greed. Profit by hate, profit by greed, profit by negativity. It's not profit. So take care of yourself. Don't let anybody tell you how you look like in social media. And don't use social media as your benchmark of how you should be as a person. Love each other, care for each other, and foremost, enjoy what life brings. Because life is too short. If you tend to believe that what you're doing has a function to better someone else, then do it with compassion, do it with trust, and do it for yourself and the people you love. So for now, take care, stay safe, and do me a favor. Do your best. Be the person you can be, and stop using social media. Like I said, stop using social media as the benchmark of who you are. These guys who make fun of you, these guys who taunt you, I feel sorry for them. I pray for them every day. But because they're trying to get enough clicks, enough views, enough likes, doesn't mean they know more than you do. The people who knows who you are the people who really loves you for who you are, loves you for who what you do. Am I perfect? Heck no. Are these idiots perfect? The one who making fun of everybody? No. They're worse than perfect. They're worse than negativity. They're everything what I was taught not to be. So take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself, and do me a favor. Enjoy what life brings. Life is too short not to enjoy what God gave us. God gave us you. God gave us the people that loves you. God gave us the world. The world is your oyster. Then take advantage of the positivity, even the down days, the bad days, the crazy days. Those are still days that you can make a big difference in your life and maybe the life of somebody else. So for now, take care, stay safe, and enjoy what life brings to you. Later.